God's ways are not our ways. Just like a parent and a child doesn't always understand the lesson that's being taught. Sometimes we think we're just being punished aimlessly and there's no point. And sometimes it feels like that with God, where when hard things come, sometimes we are pointing the finger and blaming the wrong people. During hard times, oftentimes we blame God and we point the finger at Him when we don't understand our pain or our path. And in Alma 60, Moroni is frustrated with Pahoran because he thinks the government is corrupted or negligent, but little did he know that Pahoran wasn't wicked or corrupt or negligent. The government got overthrown by wicked people, and that's why Pahoran couldn't send help to Moroni when he asked. So he's asking for help through these epistles, and Moroni's getting more and more angry to the point where he's about ready to fight the government himself because he didn't have all the pieces to the puzzle. He didn't have the full story. God also let righteous people be slain because that's sometimes how God will allow the righteous to be slain to punish the wicked, so the wicked can show their true colors, and then the righteous can be exalted and brought back home. We're not always going to understand God's ways because righteous people being slain is a tragedy, right? But those people are also getting to go home. And God is a just God. And those people that killed the innocent will pay for that. So with Him being a just God and a perfect parent, His lessons for us aren't pointless, and all of our suffering aids to our learning in this life. Right now, I had a frustrating thing happen last night where yesterday I posted my Book of Mormon challenge and it didn't post. It sat there at 0 views. On my end, it had posted, but nobody else could see it. And I did 2 other test posts. Nobody could see those either. I did 1 post today and it got 9 views. So I tried to repost my TikTok from yesterday. It's my TikTok account that's being shadow banned right now. I have no idea why it's being shadow banned. Luckily, my YouTube is not shadow banned, so there's always that option. But anyway, I've really built my following on TikTok, and I've worked the last 5-6 months. I haven't missed a day posting for 6 months. So I originally started this Book of Mormon challenge on TikTok, and I worked really hard to get to the spot that I'm at. And if I have to create another TikTok, that would be really discouraging. I don't know why my account's being shadow banned at all. It didn't say that I went against community guidelines or anything, but I'm telling you this because it's my current child. I'm not saying it's the hardest thing ever, but it's just something frustrating for me in this moment because it's 6 months of work that might be going down the drain. And I don't want to say down the drain because this has really helped my spirit in a lot of ways. But yes, you can see why it would be discouraging if I had to start over. But I also know this isn't about me, and this isn't about followers, or I never had the intention of monetizing this. This was just about sharing Jesus and sharing the gospel. So maybe, there could be a lot of different reasons why I'm facing this particular trial right now. I don't know. But it's important not to make assumptions. And when we don't make assumptions with people and with God, it saves us suffering. And right now, I'm choosing to lean into trust right now, even though it's hard. I could explain to you all the different ways why this is frustrating, but every time that I get frustrated, I just say a prayer. And I don't want to be angry with God because obviously it's not His fault. But I think with not making assumptions with others, we don't always know the full picture. Just like Moroni didn't know Pahoran, his hands were tied. He couldn't help him, but he thought he was just sitting there negligent. And sometimes I think when we're waiting on the Lord, we think he's intentionally having us wait or suffer. But right now, I don't know the purpose in my account being banned, and I don't always understand the purpose of my trials, but usually hindsight's 2020, and I'm sure I'll understand. I'm sure I'll gain more understanding in the future, and that's where I'm trying to sit. I'm trying to sit in the trust, even though it's frustrating. So that's what I'm up against now. So if you do end up seeing this on TikTok, that's awesome. But if not, I also am thankful for all that I've learned so far.